lot of people are saying house flipping is dead because the market is slow, the rates are high, and profits are disappearing. But this project proves that you can still make a six-figure profit if you buy it smart and renovate it the right way. When I bought the house for $1.9 million, it had a tiny little kitchen and a creepy bathroom that had a glass slider going to the backyard, and also a very dark and outdated interior. So we spent $200,000 on this full renovation, and afterwards it becomes a bright and airy modern home, and we got multiple offers even in this very tough market. Stick around till the very end because I'm going to break down the numbers and show you exactly how much profit we made. In the front yard, there were some overgrown plants and an ugly tree. We took them out and replaced them with new grass. Grass is really an effortless way to improve any yard instantly because it gives it color and also makes it clean. On the building itself, we really didn't do a lot because the home was in pretty good condition to start with, but we did replace the roof, which was a big ticket item, and we repainted the exterior because it was a peach and cream color combo that was very outdated. The new colors bring out the architectural features and also make it super modern. Welcome to this new remodel. The first impression I had in this space was it felt so dark because the vaulted ceilings are nice, but it was all covered with wood paneling and it was very heavy. It was cheap if we just painted it, but we decided to put sheetrock in between the beams so we could install a lot of recessed lights. And looking back, that was a very smart move. It allowed us to brighten up the ceilings, and also when we keep the beams still the dark wood color, it gives us contrast and also dimension. And then there was a divider over here that separates the dining room from the living room, and the dining space was very cramped. So we took it out and now we have a much bigger space and also a much better flow. And then on the floors, there was linoleum floors. Linoleum was very common in the kitchen area usually, but this house had it everywhere and it was so unsightly. We took it out and put in new vinyl floors throughout. It's so light and airy and it brightens up the whole space. The old kitchen had white cabinets, countertops, black square backsplash, and all black appliances. But that was not the worst part. The worst part was it was so tiny. So after gutting the entire kitchen, replacing the cabinets, we also decided to shrink this slider going to the side yard so that we could expand the kitchen just by a little bit. In a small space like this, every inch counts. So I think it really allowed us to fit more cabinets and counter space. On top of all that, we also added a lot of pantry cabinets in the dining area. So these cabinets really help the next buyer to have more storage and expand the kitchen space. These stairs in the dining room lead to the loft area, and the stairs here were open plank stairs that felt very cheap and unsafe. So we made them into solid stairs and also used the same flooring all the way on the stairs and on this upstairs area. There was a very old school fireplace in this corner that we took out, and it just now becomes a very functional family room. This guest bathroom had a soffit where they put the lights in and a very short vanity and also unfinished shower walls. We got rid of all of those and put in new recessed lights, new vanity lights, and also a new really pretty vanity. I love that it has flat panel front and very nice drawers for organization, and also a very thick countertop that looks very high-end. And then another detail I want to call out is on this nice shower wall, we put in a niche that's at the corner in the end because we used to do the big horizontal niches that look kind of grand, but you have to cut multiple studs to achieve that. And this type of niche, you can just fit it in between two studs and you do it vertically and separate it into 3 different sections. It's decorative and it's far away from the shower, so functional at the same time. This is the first bedroom. It's on the smaller side, so my stager very smartly put in a day bed, so it gives you room to move around and also easy access to the slider. And in here, we put in a new ceiling light, new slider, new interior paint, and new flooring that replaced the old linoleum. And we did save the closet door that was in gold finish. We just painted it black because it goes all the way, so it's custom made to the home and it would be expensive to replace. So it saves us quite some money. And then the bedroom right next door has a similar scope of work. New ceiling light, new slider. We also did all new trim around, and I just love the staging in here that's kind of a fall colors, and this little yak is such a nice touch. Similar to the other bedrooms, the primary bedroom had popcorn ceiling, which is very hideous and undesirable. So we removed it, put in new ceiling light, and then with proper staging, it actually feels a lot bigger than before when it was empty. And then in the primary bathroom, there was this slider right on this wall going to the backyard, which is super creepy and weird. So we decided to convert it into a window instead. So you still get natural light, but you also have privacy. And all the finishes in here are new, and it just gives you a more pleasant bathroom experience. This is a typical mid-century modern home, and mid-century modern homes have this common feature that's courtyards that's in the middle of the building. So we came out from the slider in the living room, and then there's the slider to 2 of the bedrooms. So it's a pretty cute little area where you can sit down and relax. And buyers nowadays love outdoor areas. So I think it's a great thing that they have additional space like this. And across the living room, you get to the side yard that's super spacious. And there's already a very good sized concrete patio that's really nice for outdoor seating and entertainment. And I also love that the fence in this backyard is in this form of an exterior wall. So it looks like you just have walls all around you, and they are of really good heights, and it gives you so much privacy. And then as you go towards the end of the yard, we actually took out some concrete so we could put in this nice lawn, and it's perfect for pets and kids, and it makes it a very relaxing area. And then we have the slider in the kitchen that you can come out to this backyard area. And then at the end, you also have a slider in the primary bedroom. And then there was a slider that was right here that was in the primary bathroom that we decided to convert into a window because it was just super weird to have a glass slider in your bathroom. Before we get into the numbers, let me share how I got this deal. This deal was brought to me by a real estate agent that I've worked with before. You probably have noticed that I get a lot of deals from real estate agents. That's because it's my favorite way of finding great off-market deals, because real estate agents have a lot of connections, and compared to investors looking for deals by going to homeowner street or by purchasing from wholesalers or by doing a lot of marketing on their own, going to real estate agent is so cost effective because you don't have to spend any money. You just need to purchase the house with them, and then when you try to sell the flips after the renovation is done, you just hire the same agent to list the house for you so that they get at least double commission, sometimes triple commission if they're also representing the seller. So that way, it really incentivizes the agents to bring deals to you. And this is by far the best way for me to find great off-market deals. And I think you should give it a try as well. So let's get to the numbers. I purchased the house for $1.9 million, and we spent about $200,000 into this whole renovation. We ended up selling the house for $2.45 million and made $175,000 in profit. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.